I just realized that all the portraits going up in here are of the achievements that I've been getting. That actually makes sense. Hello everyone! Doc on the clock with more MAGMML3! And, okay. Oh yeah, things are looking up for the old propeller eye. Drone footage is a hot commodity for televised events like this. I better be on my way before the skies get too clouded and crowded. Yeah, both of those. Wow, that's a mouthful. Oh, what are you doing out here? Ah, the night. Could there be anything better than darkness itself, the shadows dancing around every corner? Despite using technology, even being it, part of me will always be fond of where it all started. I believe there's even some simulations about it here at the tournament. Try some for me, why don't you? Well, I will eventually, but today we're doing a minigame. And, yeah, and it's at this point that I have just noticed that I have issues with my recordings from about the end of Tier 4 through Tier 5. So yeah, I guess who's going to be doing a whole bunch of editing for that. Yeah, I was recording some Mega Maker, and for some reason I didn't get the thing flipped back properly, so the screen was off-center and missing the entire right side. That is sub-ideal, but at least the game action is not lost, so I'm just gonna be centering and going without the overlay. You'll have to just wonder how many tanks and how much health and how much weapon energy I have. Until now! Want a party like 2x92 Pez style, introducing the latest spectacle in the most explosive toy franchise in history, the Big Pets Stacker skill game. Just stop the pieces one by one and make sure they line up. It's 50 volts per try. Oh. Sure. Okay, so... yeah, it really is just a line them up game. Oh, and it's not an easy one. And not a rewarding one either. Right. Might have been the farthest I could go. It's a timing game. At least I got an achievement for it. But yeah, I'm kind of not big on that one. Alright, well, since we're not doing much more of that, I could do Rift Wanderer, but I think I'm going to wait till after Tier 6 for that. Tier 6 is the Cryo Lab. Bring a code or 5, either the fur or lab variety. And we have an old guy here, Mr. Zero. Welcome to the Winter Laboratory. Yet another gauntlet, unfortunately. Whether or not sound very enthused, well, the lab isn't exactly meant to be a tourist attraction. That idiot Ernest Will basically bought the lab out for use for the tournament, so now we have to deal with that now. Just don't bother us researchers, okay? Then we'll be fine. I'll try to ignore you as best as I can. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started with 117th place. We're officially in the second third. And we have Frenzy Reactor by the Man of Multimedia. Flashman high on this one, Shinryu predictably low. 1 energy element, 2 tokens. And we're some sort of weird, bizarre horse thing. Hi, I'm Troy McClure, and welcome to Frenzy Reactor. You may remember me from Silvagunner Returns and Finding Jake Paul. People and robots said we were crazy when we made a power plant that uses geothermal and solar energy under a volcanic jewel mine. Well, look at us now. Also, Megapony, if you are watching this, we are under a hostile corporate takeover by Dr. Wily. Seriously, though, he has one of his robots holding me hostage. Help! Okay. Jokes, I guess. And Joes, which is jokes without the K. And they aren't as vulnerable to laser trident as normal. That's great. Anyway, gonna do my best here, but so far, relatively basic. And here's a relatively basic token challenge. Well, it's fiery, that's for sure. Oh, jeez. Okay. They played with weakness orders here, and that does not enthuse me. Let's see. And here's Dr. Wily already. Is this really it for the stage? No, there's gotta be more. The gate beyond. Do any special weapons work against you? No. Literally, locked into a Buster-only battle with Sparkman here. I guess he takes extra damage from it, but still. That's a whole lot of why. Alright, well, doesn't matter why, we keep going. Obvious secret is obvious! Congrats on finding the second secret room. Did you find the first one? Anyway, this level would not be possible if it wasn't for the amazing community in the official MAGMML3 Discord. Thanks for your help and encouragement. A lot of things wouldn't be possible if not for them. Alright, well... There's really, the big thing about this stage is that there's just not much to say. It's perfectly fine. It's not a... it isn't frustrating me, it isn't annoying me, it isn't really enthralling me either. It's a lot of basic challenges. Okay. We have extra power, this dude at least has a weakness to electricity. Problem is, that weakness to electricity isn't really enough. My water shield does not help against that. Yeah, electricity just isn't doing it. I'm probably gonna run out before I defeat him. I guess it's appropriate, though, that we're fighting Centaur Man as the pony. But, so here's one thing. Centaur Man did not need 2 health bars, and did not need extra damage resistance to the Buster. This is not a particularly engaging fight. Like, there is nothing here to say. Just go down, please. Thank you. Alright. Stage is longer than I expected. Kind of does not really have enough to carry its length, is the problem. Like, I'm kind of just feeling like I'm ready to move on. Like, yeah, okay, we have another Crystal Joe, we have another hothead thrower. And then suddenly we have conveyor belts, because why not? The aesthetics are pretty good, I'll give it that. It definitely invokes the idea of crystal and fire well enough, but hey, Proto Man, you were helpful for once. I appreciate that. Okay, immune to, also immune to that. That is... if that's a weakness, it's not gonna work very well. Okay, well... the bosses are proving to be kind of a, kind of the weak spot of this. Like, you have vanilla dev kit bosses with extra health that they don't really need. And you've basically eliminated the weaknesses. I mean, okay, technically, they have weaknesses, but they're weaknesses that are pretty much not as good as using the Buster. Because either you're running out of energy, or you're running out of energy, really. And if you're going to do that, okay, maybe you want to not make the boss easily cheesable, fine, but then you don't give them extra health. Boss really should not have extra health unless there's something to warrant it being interesting enough to keep it on screen for longer. These bosses were not. I have a feeling that the judges are going to react like that too. Yeah, I think the ideas here made the stage feel longer than it needed to be. And that weakness is Tornado Blow. You're not even gonna get an extra health all the way down. I'm not sure, even with Energy Saver, that I would have had enough Thunder Beam either. There was some effort put into the aesthetics here. I appreciate that. The design doesn't carry it. They do change the dynamic a bit. I'm not sure how much it actually helps Solar Man himself, but it's at least different. Yeah, the decisions. The decisions with the bosses. Centaur Man did not need 2 health bars. He did not need extra resistance to the Buster at that. That's the even worse. You might as well have given him 3 health bars and just as much damage with the amount of time it takes. Yeah, he wasn't actually anywhere. I'm one of those people who doesn't notice color clash quite as much as others. It's it kind of really stand out for me. Yeah, I'd say the stage is too basic, but the thing that stood out to me were that the bosses were needlessly prolonged. Don't give extra health to bosses unless you have weaknesses that kind of compensate for that, and they're more interesting than that. I got excited when I saw this gigantic crystal ball, but it's not magic at all. This is a fortune-telling palace, it's a research lab, filled with, scientists. I'm not anti-science, by the way, I just hate scientists. Weird personality trait for Dr. Wily to give the guy who funds all his research. Why are you working with him, anyway? The bitter cold is cruel mistress. Stay still too long and she'll claim your soul. Some robots may think they're superior to nature's creation, but we must struggle like any living being. Will you fight? Or will you let your joints freeze over? I suppose so long as we stand indoors, we'll be fine. Yes, that is the caveat to that. Anyway, that's all for me for now. Until next time, this is Doc. I'll see you later.